everybody? SlimKirby here. Welcome to my Friday afternoon stream. Um, I'm gonna try to take it easy today as far as I'm still gonna talk and commentate throughout, but I unfortunately woke up this morning with a bit of a scratchy throat. I really hope I'm not coming down with something. But I've taken some meds and stuff, so hopefully I can, potentially get rid of it before it develops into anything. But I still want to stream. I don't want to cancel stream because of that. So we're gonna keep on moving forward. Everyone's just getting sick. Yeah, I know, right? Like you were sick, Bobo was sick. Snack's already sick, but he's always been sick, so yeah. I'm kidding. That's mean. I need to stop being so mean to Snack. He actually was sick too. Well, never mind. That's even worse. No, it's that time of year, unfortunately. I mean, I got sick around this time last year too. And it kind of sucked because that prevented me from participating in the Christmas choir. And very well, that could happen again this year. I really hope it doesn't because I felt bad that um, I had to jump out because I literally had to jump out 2 days before, and the choir's already been it's been hard finding members to join too. So yeah, it is what it is. Like I said, it's that time of year. That's really all you can say about it. Okay, hold on just a second, guys. I'm going to try to do this to the point where music doesn't play. I don't know if I can prevent that, though. Okay, sorry if you heard that. I was just getting the guide ready for later when I do this next mission. But before we get started, I do want to very quickly go over the schedule, or at least the tentative schedule, and also reveal some news that is quite exciting. But yeah, I'll be playing Advance Wars today. This should be the last session, or on the last mission. It is a really hard mission, but hopefully with the guide I'm using, it shouldn't go too bad. But we'll see. It's quite a doozy, I'll say that much. So yeah, we'll be starting with that. Once we finish the game, we will likely move on to the next game, which I believe is Crazy Taxi Catch a Ride. And funnily enough, I think based on stats I've seen, that's like the shortest game of all the games I've drawn so far for the series. So it may not be a super long playthrough. I could also finish that game in this stream too. We'll just have to wait and see. And after Crazy Taxi, we have Robopon 2, which is probably going to be a big game. It is an RPG monster collector, much like Pokemon, so I imagine it's not short by any stretch. But, depending on what I decide to go for in that playthrough, we'll have to wait and see. I really don't know. It's a game I know nothing about, literally, so we're definitely going into that blind. But yeah, that's pretty much it for GBACE. After Robopon 2, we'll have Attack and the Power of Juju. And then after that game, we have Dragon Ball Advanced Adventure. And then after that game, we'll do our next game draw. So we'll draw the next 10 games of the series. Which could be further away than you might think it is just because of Robopon, but also for something else I'll be talking about a little bit later. But as far as tomorrow is concerned, tomorrow I'll be playing Link to the Past Randomizer, doing another random seed of that. And then afterwards I'll do some more GBACE. And then on Sunday I'll start with GBACE, and then we'll move on to the weekly Jigsaw puzzle. So that'll be my plan of attack for the weekend. Then on Tuesday, it'll be a full session of GBACE. Then on Thursday will be the weekly YouTube stream where I'm still playing through Kamek's Revenge, a Yoshi's Island ROM hack. And then next Friday will also be a full session of GBACE. Now, moving on to the exciting news. I actually announced this yesterday on my YouTube stream, but haven't done it here on Twitch yet. And if anything, you Twitch viewers are going to get even more of an update because I have some news from Nintendo to share. So yesterday during my stream, I got a notification that they were servicing my system, which means they were like physically working on it at that moment in time. And then after the stream, literally at 6:11 p.m., maybe I was still streaming, but I didn't see it until much later. I got the notification that they finished and they had already shipped it back. So it's very likely I'll get my Switch back next week. Now, if I don't get it back next week, it'll likely be the following week, and you know, obviously it depends on how the mail is going to treat me, but it is on its way back, so I will start trying to plan out the Echoes of Wisdom playthrough, which means GBACE will take a bit of a backseat. Not really it's not jumping out of the car or anything. We're still going to be moving forward, but there will probably be less GBACE content per week until I finish Echoes of Wisdom, so just kind of keep that in mind, I guess. But yeah, we could get started on that as early as like the third, maybe fourth week of December. So stay tuned for that, I guess. I'm happy to get my Switch back. I really am. It was brutal. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I play on the Switch on a pretty regular basis, so it was unfortunate not having it for so long. But yeah, I think that's about it. Let's go ahead and get things moving here. Because yes, we're doing thank God it's Advance Wars Friday, apparently. Get absolutely wrecked by Eagle for the last time. Yeah. Although, to be fair, like, he got wrecked pretty badly by Clone Andy, of all characters. And in Clone Andy's defense, or not in his defense, in Eagle's defense, he did also come with only 5 planes for some reason. That of which I'll never frickin' understand. Also, give me just a minute, guys. Oh shoot, I didn't win that fight. Crap. I'm trying to get some dailies done in Pokemon Pocket, but I'm just trying to do like the Venusaur and Lilligant deck battles. So I'm just having Otto take care of the battles while I stream, apparently. That is kind of nice that you don't have to necessarily like focus on doing the battles if like you want to just send your deck out and just see if it can win without you having to do anything. You could wreck by flak if you only brought 5. Yeah, that's true. 5 units is really not a challenge. Okay, where is my guide that I'm bringing? Is it you? It is. Okay. Okay. So let's get this started. Let me start the timer. I was doing so well with like not messing up the timer, but then I messed up the timer earlier when I was making the playlist for the Dream Team Let's Play on my YouTube channel, because I have to use one of the keys for the like the square brackets. That's what I have for the universal timer activation. So I kind of messed things up. No, Clone Andy's not Sturm. It's just a robot clone of Andy. It's not Sturm at all, really. Okay, let's do this. So here we go. We are now doing the mission Rivals. This is the... I don't even want to say it's like the last mission of the game, like the final test or anything. It's literally just like a grudge match between Andy and Eagle that just gets set up if you fulfill certain conditions in the story mode, and those conditions are basically just have Eagle in the final battle, like the Sturm final battle, and when you beat him you get this extra mission. The mission itself is actually pretty difficult, even on normal mode, but on hard mode, yep, fog. Fog, 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 fog. Also, are the timers right, by the way? They are. Okay. There aren't many units here, are there? That's right. Do you know what to do? Sure. I just use these bases to deploy whatever troops I want. I guess there's nothing left for me to teach you. That's a really terrible strategy, by the way. It's just like, oh, yeah, I'm going to build an anti-air. Oh, actually, anti-air wouldn't be that bad against Eagle, but like... I'm going to build a recon... Oh, there's fog. I mean, okay, I'm not giving Andy the best choices here. I'm going to build nothing but... infantry. That probably wouldn't work out too well. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. So, like I said, I am going to be using a guide for this because... I'll just show you. If you know anything about how these fog maps have been, you know that Eagle has like 1 million planes, and, well... Oh, actually, wait. You know, I'll just go ahead and end the first turn just to show it. Keep in mind, that was the first turn. And he had already all of those units to start. I'm really surprised there... I thought that there were supposed to be some B-copters, like, right here at the very beginning, but apparently not. Did they apparently make this easier in the English version, or...? I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, well, either way. I'm just gonna exit, or I'll just reset. So I can go back to the actual first turn. No, I don't think they're different. I think I just misremembered. I think that's all it is. I probably just misremembered. Okay, hold on. I think I won my battle. Oh, no, I didn't win the battle. God, why is my AI sucking on Pokemon Pocket? Okay. So I believe the first thing we want to do is we just want to move these guys up. That's just a garbage truck outside. And I think we want to also build some anti-air, or at least one of them. Just want to make sure I have the right units here. But yeah, I love how I just, I love how it was just like, oh yeah, you should build, anti-air... Oh wait, no, we need those. I mean, even if recons are good for fog, I guess to be fair, recons aren't great for combat. They're not gonna really go down to B-copters. And you know what I also noticed about this map? It's a fog map, and there are no forests. There's literally no forests on this map either. So it's like, what the hell, game? Okay, just move those 3 down. Get another anti-air. Move those up. Okay. Let's make sure I'm doing this right. Yep. Need to guard this choke point. I was supposed to do that exact movement, though. Actually, that's fine. I'll be honest, though, I really wish I didn't have to go back to this window every single time. Yep, there we go. Here come the bee-copters. Okay. So they actually moved a bit differently. Not too much, though, at least. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Forward and attack, build a missile, move forward and attack. Oh, okay, yeah, I can already see this being a problem because the missile didn't exactly go where it was supposed to. Either way, we're gonna do it anyway. Defend it on all sides. Move those 2 down. I believe we want to move you here. Don't attack. You guys here. I think that's it. Not the most ideal blockade, but let's see how it goes. Oh my god, my pocket team lost again. See, as you can see, this is where things are definitely getting a little dicier. I think that was what was supposed to happen, though. Okay, missile the bomber. Block with an infantry.
Crazy Dave's gonna jump out of the fog and scare you.
This is going to be an interesting maneuver. Interesting maneuver, Star Fox. Move you back. Okay. I think that's it. Yo, Casanova, thank you for the bits, by the way. Yeah, that sounds like something Crazy Dave would do, so you're not wrong there. Oh, and that's good. It's just before he gets the CO attack, too, so... we can actually plan around that a little bit. Okay. I'm not gonna save yet. That way I'm gonna go back to a different turn. Okay. So, we need to move you up and attack. Do we have our CO yet? No, we don't. Boom. Boom. Join you. And see, what's good about this is that we'll actually have this little choke point for a while. Because they'll be kind of, like... it won't attack, but then, like... nothing will happen either, so... it's kind of good. And it works out that way. Okay, so... missile the bomber... Oh. Oh, wait, no. I do need to do this. Helicopter. Just blocking the missile again. So again, I do apologize for scrutinizing this so hard. It's just I kind of have to with this particular map. Okay. I think that's it. Form up, surround them all. Don't let a single one of them escape. Here I come, Andy. Imagine just hearing that in complete darkness and fog. Here I come, Andy. Oh god, Eagle, get the hell away from me. See, this is where this gets frickin' scary. I think this is... I believe this is where I need to be, though. I mean, this is literally the same exact scenario that's on the videos, so that's great. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save here. Yeah, I know, he's got way too many fighters. And see, the thing is, he has a lot of properties, so he could have been building more during this whole time, too. Okay, so we want to immediately use his power. We want to use the missile on this fighter. Anti-air on that fighter. I think they wanted me to do this. And then build a fighter. I guess another infantry there, another infantry there. And see, this is great because this fighter can't do anything. So it's like I don't even need to attack it right now. Because it can't move. Unless a bomber, like, breaks through, obviously. Okay, move that down, move that down, okay. There you go. And then I don't need to do anything else. Okay. Okay. Is this... Hold on, let me do... No. Trying to rearrange windows here. Okay, is this about what I should have? Yes. Okay. So now we're gonna actually start making some plays here. So we're gonna move you here. We're gonna try to capture... At the very least, we're gonna try to make something happen here. Missile, gonna attack and kill. The bomber on top. I'm gonna kill you. This might seem controversial, but we actually want to do this. Yeah. Yep, sorry, Cirque. It's the doggo's PC now, not yours. You'll never get it again. Is that supposed to happen? Okay, that was actually not supposed to happen with the T-Copter. So this is when things are going to get a little weird. It's like the only difference I've had so far. Which I may still be fine, because, you know, if one thing's slightly different, I mean, the could be other differences, so... May not matter too much, but it's still a little annoying. Maybe I'll get lucky and I don't need to use this, and I can just use that against him, or something. Yeah, that's literally the only difference that's in the two things right now. Yeah, let's see. Let's see, they're gonna go ahead and try to push over here. Okay. I just want to see how this plays out right now before I go back and load a different save and try it again. That's the thing, I don't really need to do that. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do this then. I'm just gonna make use of this rock missile I have and just shoot this thing down. If it doesn't work, we'll try something else. Okay. Why didn't you attack him? Or maybe it was a CO power thing. Actually, I thought it could be just, yeah, holding him there. That could be it too. You up. I think we can just do this. I really hope I don't get screwed over by that thing not happening like it should. Where did I? Oh yeah, and I also have to take you. Hi. Okay. Yeah, I know, you can't rely on it to be the same every single time, I get that. It's just... It's annoying because it was working so well so far, and then literally on a turn that could have been really important. I'll have to see, though. Okay, I did see another D-copter there. Or did I? Okay. I think for the most part, like, we're still fine. We just have one less T-copter right now. I think everything else... Also, you have damage in the video and not here. Okay. So let's see. I don't know if I want to save yet, though. I don't think I will. What are you gonna do this time? I might actually use the... I mean, I might as well use the missiles again, right? So... Okay, so what I gotta do here? I think you gotta take you out. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Boom. I don't know if I was supposed to use you or not. Oh well. It's too late now. Let's see. I think this is where things will start to get a little different. Like even more so than they already were. Oh, you know, actually, hold on. I think they wanted me to join these two. I think that's why. That would make sense. And then we can just do this. I actually have 1,000 more funds because of you. I guess we can just do this. This works as well, I suppose. Is that it? Okay. Now, I think we are going to get a CO power to deal with in this turn. So this could be kind of scary. Look, there's still 2 B-copters. Oh shoot, I'm not even playing this. So many B-copters. Oh, this is actually a bit different than what I expected. Not 100%, but like... I mean, this island looks about the same, except there's a infantry here and the missiles are here. But, oh, that's why, because they wanted me to attack this. Ooh, that could actually be a problem. I might need to find a way to do something about that. This might be where the playthrough kind of differs a little bit. And I have to just kind of find a way around this. I do need to send the... okay, I guess I can just do that. Did you still build it? You didn't build anything, though. That's interesting. It does want me to build another fighter, though. That is for sure. So we will do that. See, I'm nervous to save, because I don't want to, like, move something and then get found out by fog. And I really can't make a save state, either. Let me see what the other units do on the video. I just want to keep blocking. They want me to move the T-copters back to get more infantry. Which I can totally do. Okay. I think I can probably handle that. Okay. Let's do this. So they want me to do... I'm gonna move you here. And they don't want me to use my CO power yet either. I want to see more of this island. Oh, that kind of sucks. I can't send that guy all the way back over. They didn't load this one up, so this might be a sacrificial one anyway. You're gonna stay there. This will load you into this one. Put you here. I need to put this here. Guys, I'm focusing on this really freaking hard, if you couldn't tell. I think just infantry's here, here, and here. Okay. So, what do I need to do? I need to make it so there's This is the part I really hate, because I just don't know what's going on over here. I don't want to... I do want to, like, send one of my units back to shoot one of these, but I don't want to get caught up by anything. And it's looking like this is probably the one I want to destroy. You know what? I'll do it. Okay, we got it. Okay, so, and, okay. I want to say these are like some of the last B-copters too, though, which is kind of nice. I mean, obviously we don't know what's going on at his frickin' base right now, but... could be worse. Go ahead and use power. War, it's fantastic. Not exactly the quote that I've heard personally, but we can say Advance Wars is fantastic. It's a pretty good series. Hey, what happened there? Oh, I think he just kept them still. No, he joined. Oh, I didn't have a... I guess there was an infantry I didn't have or something, I don't know. I guess to be fair, this guy's not much different in terms of health, so... we'll just do that. Okay, this is where this is going to differ, because I'm going to have one less T-copter than what my foes have right now. We actually don't have another T-copter here, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, so we can use the missile. See, and this is where the problem is. There might be a bomber over here now, but not much we can do about that. Okay. Over here? Not quite. Actually, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not quite. Yeah, no matter what, you can't get over there. So I want to put you, like, right here, then. guess we're just doing this thing. See, this is where this is gonna get really risky. Okay. Let me check his CO power, actually. Okay, he's still got a ways to go. Let's see. Okay. Or, you know what? I came up with another idea. I think I'm gonna send you also up. There's also a bit of a difference between what they have me doing in the video, but I don't really know what else to do right now, if I'm being honest. You still want to block the fighter. They were gonna build anything or put anything in that one. I just have, like, some of these in certain places that are just not where there should be on the actual VOD. Okay. I could build another T-copter. This will be pretty close to what is actually going on in the video anyway, so I'll do it. Hopefully I don't regret this, guys. Did I move everybody I need to? Like, this guy shouldn't even be here, but he is, so I'm cool with it. Are we good? I think so. Actually, wait a minute. I can do one more thing. I can get some extra funds. Or an extra unit, rather. Okay. I did hear another fighter-like thing going on. which I'm not really crazy about, but... It's really interesting because in the video, they have this middle property, but they're still capturing this one. And I have no infantry on here, so it's like, I don't know how it happened, but here it is. Okay, so what do we need to do here? Okay, so I think the bomber took off. So I think right here. I think right here I need to save again. Because I need to find this bomber and somehow take it out before it gets too deadly. Oh, there's a B-copter here. That's something. Definitely want to do this. That, or maybe they didn't build a bomber. I don't know. That's definitely not something I want to, like, depend on. Like, oh, maybe they didn't build it. Let me see what else they do. Okay, they do move these guys this way. Okay. How do I still have this anti-air? I'll never know. And the missile, for that matter. This missile's a survivor. Okay. Hi. So we need to avoid that. That's okay. Hold on. They finally let the fighter go. Which I don't know if that's a great idea or not. But I mean, it only has 1 HP, so it's like, what's it gonna do? This is the part of the map where I think they just go like, let's just infantry spam the rest of it, and honestly it would make sense. Yeah, I would probably start harassing these guys. Let's do this then. We need to build a decopter now. That sucks that this missile's kind of not free anymore, though. Honestly, I don't even know if I should fight these guys, because I don't want to, like, accidentally... I guess if his meter's already there, it doesn't matter, right? But it's not, so I might as well just leave those alone. Okay. Figured. There's that bomber. Oh god, he actually used his CO power on this turn. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, let's see what he does. Okay, what's the main goal? As long as this defense holds over here on the left, I should be fine. Honestly, yeah, saving might not be a bad idea for me, too. And see, the good thing is, because I can see this bomber, and I won't get in the way of it, I can just attack it and attack this, and then it might even just join the units together. And I would honestly be okay with that. Need to figure out where to move these T-copters, though. Let's do this. Move the decopter straight forward. Which means I guess I'll move you here then. Actually, I don't know if those missiles are still there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is where those missiles were. I don't know if I will necessarily risk putting them there. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just do this. What's great is that we have a lot of T-copters going towards the base, though, so we should be fine. Yeah, maybe I'm just that good. Maybe I'm amazing in Advance Wars. Also, apparently these guys broke through on the... I don't know what's happening and, like, why these runs are so drastically different. But, I mean, I honestly probably shouldn't complain. I really wish I could use the missile, but... do with the mechs? Okay, I'm gonna put one of the mechs in a T-copter. You know, because T-copters. I just love how nothing's happening up here. Like, I'm literally, like, holding that with just that mech and doing nothing as a result. Okay, let's go ahead and build one of these. Okay, and as for this... Oh, shoot! I didn't even realize I did that. Well, I mean, I think that was an extra one anyway. That may not be too bad. Definitely has a CF. We'll see how this goes. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I mean... They are going to be weaker now, though. And then they might destroy another one. God, all those T-copters are now gone. Okay, I think I'm just gonna try to yellow it now. Which I know that seems stupid, but, I mean... I mean, I have a lot of units in the area. I need to get rid of this frickin' missile, though. I kind of let that missile have the best of me there, and it's not great that I did that. And the good news is I still have this side pretty much secure still. I'm trying to decide if maybe going back to get that T-copter might be a good idea, though. Honestly, even getting like an airport here wouldn't be the worst. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna play this out. If it doesn't work, I'm not gonna cry about it. Because I do have a save I can just go back to, and we can try to fix a few things. Okay. I don't like you, though. See, this is just annoying that I have this fighter that's just kind of... Or not fighter, but... you know what I mean. Oh, this is perfect, actually. I can prevent them from building something, and... That might give them enough... No, probably not, but still. This bomber is not going to be able to do too much. It's going to only have 4 HP for the rest of time. And I could always get an APC and lure that over there. You know how well that works. We've had a better way to do this, because... This might be fun. I mean, I hope there's no missile over here, but... Okay, I do need to keep these guys moving, though. And I probably just need to keep building T-copters every turn. And then just keep moving them forward, I guess. Unless I do want to build another B-copter, I should probably... Yeah, let me do this. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, see, I'm glad he did that, because now that bomber's not in the way anymore. Here's where this is going to be problematic, though. Look at all those anti-airs. Where'd that come from? Oh, boy. Unable to bomber! Damn it. Well... I have an idea. Maybe. I maybe have an idea. That was admittedly not the greatest turn of events, let's just say. Mirror the missile would be really nice, not gonna lie. It'll give me more maneuverability. I can already hit everything else anyway, so... Yeah, I might target the missile with you just to get some damage on that. I don't know if I want to use my CO power yet, though. Next turn might be a good time to use it. I'm gonna see if I can maybe lure you to one side. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I want to move you up. Boom. Mech, mech, mech. I'll still try it. Okay, let's see what we can do. See, that's dangerous, because there could be just a unit waiting over here. Okay, I'll go with that. Love how you guys are still just holding on to these cities. Like, that's incredible. And this guy is still holding this line. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see how this goes. That I still... Here come the infantry! Damn it, now I wish that missile was still there, because then I could use the missile to... get rid of the B-copter, finally. Okay, so what am I gonna do here? I'm going to ignore the medium tank, at least for right now. I think I am going to go ahead and use this. So I need to see if there's anything over here. I think that there's definitely a fighter on the base. Which is why I kind of want to use this to go forward and see. Let's see. Oh, and I can use this too, actually. Let's see. I mean, I guess I could have been a T-copter too, so... Don't really 100% know. Okay, let's do this. Yellow. There's that B-copter. Oh, man. I guess I could, in the meantime, just capture property. You're not doing anything, so... May as well, right? I really hope there's no B-copters over there. I mean, I guess I do have my CO power on right now. So there is that. I'm gonna do this. This might seem kind of risky, but... Actually, no. Hold on. I'm trying to remember if that'll actually kill him or not. I'm not entirely sure. Whatever. Either way, it's... What the hell do I do about this now? Way too many anti-airs. That's a decent amount of damage to take out. I hate that you're on the base. That's kind of annoying. Oh, you're on that base too, which also doesn't help. Might as well also hurt you, I guess. Neck. Try to save funds to make something else happen. We need to get rid of this infantry, though, somehow. Oh, no! Oh, okay, hold on. It may not be that bad. Honestly, yeah, this could have been a lot worse, honestly. That is like my last like thing though. So whatever happens, I need to get rid of these guys now. Okay, one thing I am gonna do... Oh, you're almost out of fuel. That sucks. Okay, we are gonna go ahead and save. I have to go for it. Yeah, kind of have to. We'll see what happens, guys. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't have much of a choice, though. Go up here. Here, you do this just to weaken him so he doesn't capture anything right away. Yeah, let's just do that too. You know what? What do you get for trying to do that strategy with me? I'm gonna make it through 2 turns. I don't know what else that he has, but... There's only one unit I'm worried about. I don't think it matters much. I think we still got him. We just need to get this, and he might be hurt enough to the point where he can't really do anything. Oh wait, no. Hold on. Because that's the thing, he's going to go after the infantry if they see him attacking, though. That's the thing. Although, hold on, I might still have... So I put you here, and you here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can't get to him anyway. Yeah. That's the play. Nah, That won't matter. They'll still probably build something there. I mean, I can go back and try that when I reload, but I might still be fine. Well, I do need to clean this up a little bit. Even if it takes like an extra turn, we might still be fine. I love how we took out so many of these guys without... Let's see. GG! We did it! I don't know why he didn't attack me there, but... And we get our power, too. So we would have been fine regardless. Okay, just for fun... He's had enough, yeah, I guess so. Stop, stop, he's already dead! Actually, no, he's still alive. he still has a sizable unit, and he is capturing, like, literally my properties at my HQ, so, I mean, he's definitely not having issues right now with us. Hey, look, this guy finally gets to kill that tank. That stair match is finally gone. I lost again. You're a tough one. That's 'cause it's not just me. Slimbo's my strategic planner. Oh, that's right. Orange Star is using strategic advisors. That way, the commanders can just concentrate on the combat itself. That's an impressive system. It's why I couldn't match you in battle. I don't know why, but when we work together, we're really strong. Yes, indeed. This was your day in the sun, but... Hey, let's fight again someday. Yes, let's do that. Until we meet again, Andy. See you again, Slimbo. Next time, I won't lose. So, I did that in... Yo! Perfect! Hell yeah! Look at that S-rank. How many days was that? I didn't even notice. 19! Okay, the video said it took 18, but they had more, like, T-copters at the end. It's pretty good. Now, I don't expect to get a good campaign score, let's be real, but I got a couple of S's here and there. I'm going to say, I think it'll be a B. Maybe an A if I'm hopeful, but no, I think it's going to be a B. There were literally some levels where I got 0 speed, pretty much. Okay, well, that's it, guys. That's Advance Wars. We have finished another game for GBACE. And this one actually took less time than Paws and Claws Pet Resorts, still, somehow. Sturm's second battle, I think we got a B on that one. I think we got like a high B. So we did fine. I kind of like... I botched the last couple of turns up, though. I kind of gave him more wiggle room than I needed to. And as a result, he did get some, like, lucky turns on me. But, I think I had a really great start to that battle, honestly. I'm your most watched YouTuber, but I'm so bad! No, I'm not. I'm fine. I'm mid. I'm at least mid. Yo, the 100-day C rank. That mission was an atrocity anyway. And see, I'm really surprised I got, like, B ranks on the Kanbei missions. I mean, I got A on that one. But, like, you know, I did the, like, speed scores to get the Sonya battles, so it's like, I feel like they should have been S ranks because of that. Whatever. And then I just did really good on the Sonya battles. At least I think I did, anyway. But no, I guess to summarize my thoughts, like, I mean, I love this game. You guys know I love this game. It's one of the reasons I Let's Played it back in the day, because it's a great game. It's why I decided to start with the series to begin with. I think it's a great tactical strategy, turn-based strategy game. It's really addictive. I like how there's like a lot of different characters, and each characters have their own unique abilities. There's, you know, a bunch of ways you can customize strategies and stuff, which makes it even more engaging. It's a really great series. Like, I honestly, like, even though I think I lean slightly more towards Fire Emblem, it's not by much, honestly. Advance Wars is still pretty close to being up there. And I've always enjoyed and loved this series because of just how much fun I've had with it. I've had so much fun playing this series, and I always enjoy coming back to it, and this was no exception. Advanced Campaign is definitely not something I would recommend doing too much of, though. I think it's a lot more balanced in Advance Wars 2, and I think that's a better Advanced Campaign. But I think the single, like the normal campaign, is just as fun. You know, some maps might be way easier than others, but like, you know, it's teaching you how to play the game, so. And yeah, there's also a lot of balancing issues with the COs in this game. It gets a lot better in Advance Wars 2 as well. Yeah, C, B rank. I figured it would be. I think there's a retro achievement for S rank on this, and I don't even want to think about that right now. Yep, rank S on Rivals. It's not that hard, just get good. Get good and follow a S rank guide on YouTube. That's simple. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it right now. The game definitely gets a lot better in Advance Wars, or the series gets a lot better, I should say, in Advance Wars 2. More COs. I think the campaign is just structured a lot better. Like, you actually get to play as more than just 3 COs, which is good. And it just kind of makes, like, all the COs important, not just the main 3. So, I've always really been a fan of that because of that. And what's more is there's, like, even when you complete the campaign mode in Advance Wars, you have, like, the War Room, which you can do all the War Room maps if you want. I'm not going to do that for this playthrough, obviously. You can make your own maps, too, which is kind of cool. You can buy stuff, and I'm not going to buy anything, because I still have to get the 999 coin retro achievement, but I'll get all this stuff eventually, including Nell. Yeah, I think you just get Nell for beating Advanced Campaign. So that's how you get it. That's how you get her added to the roster. And you know, if you have a Game Link cable, you can play multiplayer too, which is really cool. And you know, there's versus mode where it's like you can also play all these maps in addition to like the War Room maps. So there's a lot of content here. I wish that you could technically do a bit more with it, but I think just adding new COs to the game in Advance Wars 2 makes it so much better. But yeah. Well, I think that's it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the timer. $17 hours, 25 minutes, and 24 seconds. And, there were a couple of maps I had to restart, so I probably could have gotten this done in, like, under 15 hours if I didn't get held up on, like, 2 or 3 maps. But, hey, it is what it is. Okay, Advance Wars... 17, 25, 24. We beat this on December 12th, 24, or December 12th, December 6th. I was reading the 12 in my date format, so that didn't really help. Okay, I'm having a hard time. I've been thinking about this for a while, and as far as, like, the enjoyability and the difficulty ranking, because I think both of them are really hard to rank for me. I really want to give this a 5 out of 5, but since I feel like I have to base this more on this particular playthrough and this experience, because that's pretty much what I'm doing with, you know, the GBACE series, I have to kind of stick mostly to the advanced campaign enjoyability. And as a result, I'm gonna say 4.5, not 5. Here's the thing, as rough as Advanced Campaign was, there were still a lot of great moments. There were some maps that were really fun to do on Advanced Campaign and figure out the results for. Even though I didn't get S rank on very many maps, it was still fun figuring out some of the solutions, but there are some maps that are absolutely, like, dumb in Advanced Campaign, and the fact that there's just so much fog does not help. That was definitely not a good aspect of it. So yeah, if I were basing Advance Wars on just, like, the Advanced Campaign, it'd probably be a 4 or 4.5. I'll give it a 4.5 because I do really love the game, but I can't quite give it a 5. If I were doing it based on the normal campaign, this would be the first 5 out of 5 easily. I don't know. I might need to figure out something else for the rankings. If you guys have any, like, suggestions for how I should be ranking these, I would like to hear it, because it's getting kind of hard when I get to games like this, games that I've actually, you know, played before. Because I already have a bias for it. I'm not exactly looking at all of these with fresh eyes, so, you know, it's hard in that right to do that. For far as difficulty is concerned, I'm gonna give this a... What did I actually give it? Because I actually wrote the part of the review for the script already. Because I already kind of figured what I would give the rankings for anyway. I'll give it a 3.5. Advanced Campaign is really hard. You have to use a lot of strategies that, you know, you wouldn't expect to use. And keep in mind, I went for the hardest route, too. I did all the optional maps. Not all of them, but all the ones you can do in one specific playthrough. And, I did the final mission of the game, which is easily the hardest mission in the game. So, it'd probably be even higher than a 3.5. But since you can kind of choose your route a little bit, and since I feel like it's a lot of trial and error, I don't think it's as hard as some people might make it out to be. So that's why I think 3.5 is a good kind of happy medium. If I were grading it based on normal campaign, I'd probably give it a 2. But there's even bias there because I feel like a newcomer would have a lot more trouble than like what I would because I'm so familiar with the game now. So it'd probably even be more like a 3 or a 3.5 for a newcomer. It's really hard to grade these, honestly. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, Mars, honestly. Yeah, we did Blizzard Battle. That's the surplus map with Olaf, right? If so, yeah, we did that one. That battle was honestly kind of tough to figure out, but it wasn't, like, too bad. And then, Sammy marches in or something. It's the first Sammy map. The first map where you, after getting Sammy, where you have to fight Eagle in the fog. That map was terrible. Honestly, the, Conbay surplus map was terrible. That map was really hard, too. I wasn't expecting that one to be that hard. And the first Drake battle was awful. The first Drake battle was nearly made me go insane. And then, of course, there's Rival. Sammy's debut, yeah, that's what it is. The Sonya missions weren't bad. Even Sammy's, which I think is already kind of hard. I'm getting things ready. I am going to take a little break before I start the next game, though. But I'm going to get some things set up before I do that. The next game could honestly be the last GBACE completion this year. Because I do not know how long Robopon is going to take. It could take a long time. Okay, Advance Wars has been removed from the list. Oh, no, you're thinking of Olaf's Sea Strike, yeah. That was the other route, no. I did the Grit route, so I had Grit in the finale. Okay. Well, guys, I'm going to take a very quick break. Where is... How do I just close a game? Oh, close content. That sounds like a good option. I'm going to take a very quick break. And when I come back, we'll be starting on the next game for GBACE. We might even finish it today, too. I honestly don't know. But when we come back, we'll be playing Crazy Taxi. Catch a ride. So I'm going to very quickly BRB. And when we come back, we will be catching that ride, so to speak. So be right back.